So recently I had the opportunity to hear what you've done with the Goldberg variations with Zoe Black, and I was blown away by its beautiful work. So what you've done is you've taken the Goldberg variations of J.S. Bach and you have reimagined them and put in an extra line of variation on top of what Bach
Yeah, because
had
he didn't
already
write enough, did he?
Right.
No, I mean, it seems like an incredibly egotistical thing to do to mess with Bach, but I hope.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's egotistical to. I think that it's just part of being a musician. And if you look at Brahms, for example, then he's writing variations on a theme by Handel. Okay, if you look at Liszt, he's constantly reworking things that Paganini did.
Yeah.
They're all everybody had a go.
And Rachmaninoff with his Rhapsody on Theme by Paganini. I mean, is that an arrangement? Is that cross genre? No,
Yeah.
it's just taking a morsel of an idea,
Right.
and then
And having a creative explosion, a creative outburst or reaction.
I mean, I adore Bach, particularly that work, and it was Zoe who said, "Why don't you write a part for me?" And I didn't want to do an arrangement because an arrangement is a reassignment of parts.
Right.
And for me, that would have been the easiest thing in the world.
Okay.
You know, if you're now, what's the big deal if I give to a clarinet and to a bassoon? It would still work beautifully, but I haven't done anything.
Right.
I can just, go to a music writing program, Sibelius, and do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, I could even, there are arrangements for string orchestra. I think I could do it in about 2 afternoons. Really.
Sure.
So
what?
So my thinking was, okay, this is basically has those underlying harmonies to it. It could be a song, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It could be a. This is why style is neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
We can go a bit of whatever. So I'm thinking.
I haven't heard anything like that on the record yet. I've heard as much of it as I can, and it sounds to me almost like something that a student of Bach might have done in the Baroque era. What I've heard, which is fascinating.
Well, I didn't do anything like that. I'm just.
It's nothing like Jacques Lussier, for example.
No,
right? It's not jazzed up Bach.
No.
Right.
And also, what I'm doing there has nothing to do with what I actually did.
Okay.
I'm just giving it an example. Probably I'm misleading,
right?
But through my examples, but I'm just showing what could have happened too.
Sure.
So what you hear Zoe play is almost a line that Bach could have written himself. That's on top of what Bach actually wrote himself.
That's how it struck me.
And that was really, really challenging because you're getting into bed with Bach. They're incredibly intricate. They harmonically they go into really complex places, and in order to have to write something that fits over the top of it, Bach's music lets you know fairly quickly whether it works or not. So Sydney, it was the challenge of my life, I think,
Right.
to do that, and we're very, very proud of it. We recorded it, but I haven't released it yet because I just don't want it to get lost in the
The vacuum
the
of-
vacuum. I was going to say ether, but it's not that at all.
You're looking to find the right time. I think the people that really love it will absolutely cherish it, like me.
Look,
And-
would you believe that we can all agree that Baroque as a performer's vehicle is still very much alive today.
Right.
Look at all the Baroque groups in the world. So it's a vibrant scene. Compositionally, it's dead.
Sure.
So why? It's unfair when you think about it. If this music is alive enough to sustain performers of the music and audiences are still interested in hearing them play this music, why then has the using it as a compositional device, why has that ended? As far as I'm concerned, I don't know of anyone who's actually really writing in a Baroque style, and sometimes I did this with Dido's Lament. I kind of and I do it with Handel, writing Baroque variations, but sort of using like harmonies that are almost,
tasty minor ninths and
so they're angular and then they're supposed to hurt, but they're beautiful at the same time. So to me, this is almost a way of also recreating what hearing this music for the first time must have been like. So to make Baroque alive.
Yeah. Well, I think it's alive and well in your hands.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful to hear you play and hear ideas about music today.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks for
It's
dropping
been a pleasure.
into Utopia, my apartment.
Yeah, I really love the name.